Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinay and we like watching anime. My favorite anime is One Piece, but we react to everything: action, horror, comedy, thriller, slice of life, rom-com, deep, dark, bizarre animes, and detective animes as well. And on that note, we are watching Yuukoku no Moriarty or Moriarty the Patriot. We are on season 1, episode 8, and so far the episodes are getting better, guys. There has been crimes and other stuff happening in this episode that we are not able to figure out because the true motives behind Mr. William Moriarty's plans is still not clear. And how he is doing that, we don't know. But we just saw Noatic, the act, and if you haven't checked out the reaction to that episode and all the other episodes that I've been watching for this anime and other animes, the link in the description for the playlist. Hopefully, you'll catch up and enjoy it as well. So, Noatic ended, uh, which there were two acts, and basically the idea was to insinuate a war, a sort of war, or a sort of cold war, let's say, or maybe just fights. Uh, insinuate, that's right, insinuate fight between the royals, the noble people, and the common folks. Because that's what the plan of Mr. Cripe Consultant, Mr. James Moriarty, is. He wants there to be no assholes in this era, and generally speaking, those are the ones that are the rich folks, and they look down upon the common, the middle class, the commonwealth, and just peasants and everything. They treat them like shit. They don't care about if they live or they die. It was very clear in the first 6 episodes, guys. That's why you should watch them. But episode 7, we saw Lord Enders and the plan unfold, where Moriarty exposed him. Well, there were still rumors going on about how he hunted human beings. Yes, you heard that right. Hunted human beings. And Moriarty exposed him in front of everybody. Right, everyone, killing the man, kind of manipulating him in a way where he did end up exactly at the stage where it was supposed to be a ballet performance, I guess, but it ended up being a spectacle for the common crowd because you could see that the noble literally killed another guy in front of every one of them. So he got caught red-handed, and that's what we wanted. That's what he wanted, not us. But still, the plans, the vision of Mr. Moriarty remains unclear. But we have a sort of opposition now, because at this point nobody was clever enough to stand toe to toe or deal with Mr. James Moriarty. But of course, Moriarty is incomplete with Sherlock Holmes, guys. Yes, we finally found out that yes, that last episode and No Attic, we did get introduced to Mr. Sherlock Holmes, who, as we all know, is a detective, is a consultant detective, but we don't know anything about it yet. And Moriarty was actually happy that he found this competition. If you love Sherlock Holmes, this show is for you. Like quite literally, is for you because you are seeing the opposite end or the opposite views of how crimes happen, like from the view of the people who actually commit crimes. In fact, Mr. James Moriarty is the kind of guy who consults these criminals and makes them like untraceable, spotless crimes. So you wouldn't even know how they happened. But Sherlock Holmes still figured out something was going on, and that intrigued Mr. Moriarty, and he might be a hurdle in his plan. So we're gonna find out now if there is this clashes between Sherlock and Moriarty, and who wins. So let's find out. Episode 8, A Study in S, Act 1. 221B, that's Sherlock Holmes. Wow! Mrs. Hudson is actually a beautiful lady here. She wants rent. Nah, that can't be John Watson. Oh yeah, there you go. Wow. Immediately switch when she heard he was a doctor. Where's Watson? Oh, okay. He's not been introduced yet. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We haven't been introduced. We just got introduced to Sherlock, so it doesn't make sense that we assume that Watson is still there. Even Mycroft is still there, but let's. I'm thinking we're gonna be introduced to Watson now. Study Ines. Why is she choosing? Shouldn't you be the one choosing? Nah, clearly no. What? Is literally a homeless person. Crazy Sherlock Holmes can't find a room. He, that's Watson. Another doctor. Oh yeah, that's his signature green suit. Oh, got a good voice. Prediction. Sherlock Holmes is gonna literally tell everything about John Watson just by looking at him and by the way he knocked. That's just him conducting experiments. Oh, what? How? We knew it. Whoa, wow. How did he even guess Afghanistan? Okay, sure. Oh, journal, he knows that as well. Oh, see, this is the difference between Sherlock and Moriarty. You see in No Attic Act 1, right? That's when Sherlock and Moriarty came face to face. Moriarty is more reserved, right? Because I can guarantee you, whatever Sherlock did here, exactly the same thing Moriarty can do as well. Probably, probably better. Probably. What do you think? Do you think Sherlock, Moriarty, who wins in a battle of wits? Just sheer deduction. Do you think Sherlock wins? Sherlock does that for a living, so I might give him the edge. Whereas Moriarty has bigger plans. He's a crime consultant, so he also notices all these things. So I'm thinking he knows how to do this as well. Probably not on the same level as Sherlock, but well, Sherlock is a show off, and that's what I was trying to say. Sherlock is literally a show off. He likes to boast. Well, he doesn't like to boast, but he just shows off. I don't know if you call that boasting. He doesn't mean it, but he just lets everybody know that, oh, I am this smart person. Whereas Moriarty, conditionally, situationally, I kind of guess he has to be reserved because he's not in that position. He's a noble. He has to look out for his reputation as well. Whereas you can clearly see Mr. Sherlock is literally looking for a flatmate, so he doesn't care about that sort of thing as well. No reputation or anything like that. Oh, if you've seen the shows, I was shocked to see Mrs. Hudson that young and good looking, whereas Mrs. Hudson in the show is clearly a very old lady. I don't remember the movie though. But in any case, that's classic outfit choice for John H. Watson. He is he wears green a lot, probably because he was in the army and got fond of that color. Uh, Medic, army, right? Yeah, he was in the army, and I think right, what Sherlock does, I think you could do it as well. Like yeah, we could do it as well. It's just that we don't notice these things. Like just looking at the watch, how many people know that this watch is kind of the watch given to army men who work for England, we work in the English army, and how often do you notice somebody's fingertips or the way they talk and deduce something? Because I think Sherlock actively is trying to deduce something just by looking at somebody, something, and his brain is just constantly in that mode, right? Whereas you look at a wall, you look at a clock, and it's like, oh, that's the clock. What's the time? 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, fine, that's it. Whereas Sherlock looks at the clock and he might think, why is this here instead of not there? Because that's how people usually keep their watches. Maybe the person looks at this watch from that side more, to spend their time more here, so they, that's what I mean. Like he thinks about all this stuff, and I think he's doing it constantly. Must be very tiring to be Sherlock's brain because it's just thinking all the time, trying to deduce some stuff. It's just like stuff that is obvious to him because he's just practicing it for so long now. And well, at least here, Mr. John H. Watson is not limped. He has perfectly fine body. Though why he retired might be a little bit of surprise for you guys if you don't know, and we might have different reason here, but he still looks very young to be retired, doesn't he? So that's something I don't. That's something I'm thinking about. What could be the reason here? But hey, so we are seeing Sherlock side now. That's why the S Act. So let's find out. John doesn't sit well. Watson might be better. Sherlock's already accepted him. Oh, downing in the first. Oh, gee, he likes his talents. Perspicacity. New word. Shouldn't you ask these questions before you move in with him? Don't tell me you like Sherlock. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah. He's just surprised. Lestrade? Oh. Oh. Both Moriarty and Sherlock have their own sort of jobs. Oh. That's the trap. That's the trap by Moriarty, isn't it? Oh, now it gets interesting, guys, isn't it? Because last episode we saw Moriarty, well, he smirked and but he seriously thought that, oh, the man Sherlock is, the man of his caliber, he's going to be a problem because he has terrifying observational and deduction skills. And is that his attempt to get rid of him right from the start? Do you think so? I'm thinking because a high noble person was murdered, right? And whose plan do we know benefits from that? Of course, Moriarty's plan. And who knows that Sherlock is going to be a hurdle in his case? That's also Moriarty. So maybe he made it look that way. And that would be interesting. But so far, we are just getting introduction to everybody. Lestrade, uh, Sherlock, Hudson, and H. Watson as well. So let's keep it going. Let's find out. Oof. Yeah, it's not Lestrade. Gregson. Wow. Sherlock has quite the lift, doesn't he? Nice. Well, that's, of course, that's an obvious. Maybe this is a test from Moriarty to see how smart Sherlock really is. And is he going to be the trouble? How is that younger person already retired from the army? This is eating me up.
貴族の屋敷ばっかの通りじゃねえか。何をしている。早く来い。この奥がドレッバー伯爵の書斎だ。死体はまだモルグに置か
Wow,
ずそのままにしてある。
that's some perfect home. A shot.
デストレード、分かっていることを教えろ。名前はイーノック・ジェイ・ドレッバー。ウェールズ出身の35歳。この屋敷に住み込みのメイドが2人に執事。あと、離れに料理番のばあさんがいるんだが。
He lives
推
alone.
定時刻の前後、住み込みのメイドのうち1人は恋人と相引きの約束をしていたが、待てど暮らせど相手は現れなかった。
Oh,
なお、彼女が死体の第一発見者だ。もう一人のメイドは父親が倒れたとの知らせを受け、慌てて実家に帰ったが、父親はピンピンしていたらしい。
that's clearly a setup.
酒好きで仕事の合間、自分の部屋のウイスキーをちょいと引っ掛けるのが常だったが、そいつに何か薬が入ってたらしく、事件が起きた時刻に
Wow,
部屋でぐっすり。
that's a clever crime.
料理番のばあさんは耳が遠くて、一旦離れに引っ込んじまうと、ドアの外に雷が落ちても気づかないらしい。そして今晩10時15分、倒れている伯爵をメイドが発見した。それじゃあ屋敷の中にいて銃声を耳にした者はいないってことか。じゃあ死体を見分してくれないか。わかった。胸部に銃創が4つ。他に争った形跡はなさそうだ。銃創の大きさからおそらく単銃による至近距離からの発砲。心臓を狙って撃ったんだろう。
What? Point blank. Ugh. Shouldn't it have gone beyond?
出血の失血死と思って間違いない。ほぼ即死と見ていい。この時点で僕が分かるのは以上だ。シャーロック、素晴らしいよジョン。どうかしたのか。いや、小銭でも落ちてないかと思ってね。貴様、ふざけるな。大目に見てやったらふざけやがって。
He got something.
ベストレード、とりあえず分かったことを言っていいか。ああ、コンサルティングディテクティブのご意見を。まずはこの血文字。これを書いたのは伯爵じゃねえ。犯人だ。根拠は。
Wait, wait, wait. We have to, like, of course, tell me what you think about this. Like, before we even move forward, let me understand if I am clever enough to see what's happened. All right. I am not thinking that somebody shot him point blank. Point blank is like right here, right here. No, somebody shot him some feet apart because clearly there's no, what do you say? There's no marks of the bullets beyond the body. The body's still there, so we can still assume, and the blood is all there. But somebody actually wrote Sherlock. I don't think it was, of course, like how Sherlock said, I don't think it was him who wrote Sherlock. It was, of course, the culprit who wrote Sherlock, not the victim. And well, he might have had his death coming. But anyway, that was a smart crime, guys. To have all the other people from his mansion busy somewhere and then utilize that time frame to come in, shoot him dead, and then go back. But there seems to be no signs of struggle. So I'm assuming that he knew that he was going to be dying because he has a gun pointed at him. It's no sniper thing. Maybe Moran did it, but maybe not as like from far away. Maybe just close up. And so that tells me that it's not one of our guys like Moran and what's the other guy? Fred. Yeah, Moran, Fred, Moriarty, or even other people. Of course, they don't get their hands dirty anyway. And since he mentioned Sherlock, this seems like a plan for James Moriarty. That's what we know, of course, right? But Watson's analysis is also kind of nice. Like he's thinking from the medic's perspective, right? And have you noticed this? Watson is much more, how do you want to say it? Honest and humble, like very not a energetic person. He's proper, nice, calm and composed person, right? Which is kind of strange for somebody who's been involved. So this eats me up that how has he retired so early? I don't know. They have not even showed us what the ages of these people are, but I'm assuming they're still in their 30s, early 30s, or maybe late 20s. That's how young they look. Probably even 30s, 35. Let me know what you think about that as well. And anything about the victim, I'm not seeing him. I have not seen anything else apart from that wounds. So I don't think there has been some manhandling or some fights or anything like that. And yeah, that's about it. So Sherlock's gonna tell everything else, and he definitely got something from the
よく見れば
table.
明らかじゃ。文字の太さが血のついた伯爵の指先より太い。伯爵がこの太さで文字を書くには線を2度引く必要がある。即死状態で2回も引けるとは考えにくい。それじゃあ犯人は被害者より指の太い人物。まあそれもかなりだ。指の太さは手の大きさに、手の大きさは体格におおむね比例する。それから考えて真犯人は伯爵より大柄な男の可能性が高い。
Okay.
次は殺害方法だ。手だれのやつなら頭に一発、もしくは初段で狙いを定めて示弾で心臓にぶち込めば。
Nice.
だがこの通りちゃんと狙ってんのかってありさまだ。それは僕も思った。犯人は銃の扱いに長けてはいないようだな。長けてないどころか急所を外し焦って撃ちまくったのがありありとわかる。あの手この手で使用人を遠ざけ、お膳立ては完璧に整えたのに、いざ実行となるとこのざま。まるでよくできた脚本に沿って素人役者が懸命に殺人者の役を演じようとしたみてえ。
Oh.
つまりドレッバー伯爵を殺害した張本人はど素人で、
Yeah.
そいつに知恵を授けた切れ者が他にいるってことだ。実行犯とは別に計画の立案者がいるということか。そうだ。この事件だ。筋が
And that's Mr. Moriarty.
あの船の事件と同じように背後に巨大な謎が。
He's getting excited.
ホームズ。では、真犯人に血文字を書くよう指示した者はなぜお前なの？さあ、どうして俺なのかは、そいつをとっ捕まえて聞くしかねえだろ。言い逃れの機弁はもういい。ケン、私にホームズを尋問する許可を。どんな手を使っても必ずホームズの悪行を吐かせてみせます。
Did Sherlock actually knows?
その結果、命を落とすことになっても構わない。その意思は今でも変わっていませんか？もちろんだ。どのみちこの体は不治の病に侵され、もう長くはない。私の望みはすでに叶えられた。私の命など。彼は死期も近く、天涯孤独の身。今回の計画に最も適した人物だ。これで彼も試すことができる。
Test. Of course. Of course, guys. Of course. It's battle of the geniuses. One side there's Moriarty, who's I don't even think he's on the wrong side of this, but he's just a consultant to the crimes. And the other side, the Sherlock, who's consultant to the good folks, the policemen, and how to solve crimes. So he actually kind of waits. That must kill him to wait for your case to appear, right? And we were right. This is the test created by Moriarty to test Sherlock and how good he is, and will he actually be a hurdle in his entire plan? Because they basically live in the same place, and it starts from London, right? And I think at this point, Moriarty already has a web of criminals around the world. I don't know what sort of web that is, but he still has connections throughout the world, around the world, because his brother Albert was in army as well, and he was very well recognized. So everybody recognizes Moriarty, the household name, and probably when he was there in the army, some people needed help. He helped them out, and they owe him a favor, and lots of other stuff like that. So I'm thinking he's expanded his network, and he's just come into contact, by sheer fate, nothing else, with Sherlock Holmes. And an individual like Sherlock has to be tested. Like if I was Moriarty, I would be doing the same thing because I need to find out if my plan is in jeopardy, right? But that was a nice episode. Lots of introductions: Sherlock, Watson, Lestrade, Hudson, and well, there's a man who was just being used. He's already dying, so might as well use him of his own how he wants to be. Perfect candidate. So, Master Plan, of course, by James Moriarty. And yes, that's it. That's today's episode. I think we might end up seeing Sherlock, or Sherlock might end up finding out who Moriarty is and why is he dangerous, but he won't be able to get him uh, captured because literally he won't be leaving any trace with this kind of sort of stuff. Anyway, that was today's episode. Let me know what you think about Sherlock, Watson, what do you think about the anime Watson and an anime Sherlock and anime Hudson, and if you watch the shows, do you love the shows, and how are you feeling about this one? Let me know all about it in the comments, and we'll see you for the next one. Until then, bye bye.